Most welcome to Historiespanarna, History Reconnaissance, and the French Railways 1944, Resistance and Destruction. After the liberation of France in 1944, the transportation systems were largely paralyzed due to the massive destruction that left a fragmented France in its wake. The rail network in particular suffered from being requisitioned by the Germans, attacked by the resistance, and bombed by the Allies. And please, subscribe to our channel and join us on our continuing journey in history. After the fall of France in 1940, the German military needed to secure and maintain control over critical railways and supply lines across the country. Armored trains were deployed to patrol these lines, protecting them from sabotage by the French resistance and Allied forces. The mobility and firepower of these trains made them effective in deterring attacks and ensuring the continuous flow of supply to the German forces. On June 5, 1944, the day before D-Day, the invasion of Normandy, BBC sent out the code name Opération Vert, Operation Green. That was the signal for the railroad workers and resistance in France to jump into action. Tracks were blown up or the rails unbolted. The day after the radio message and throughout the summer of 1944, 820 locomotives were damaged. No train could make a lengthy journey on French territory without being interrupted. Opération Violette involved sabotaging telephone lines, while Opération Bleu targeted the high-voltage power lines that allowed electrified trains to function. But the French railway workers hadn't waited for the eve of the Normandy landings to mobilize against Nazi occupation. Some highly symbolic, like a 10-minute silence to mark the anniversary of the armistice on November 11th. Other, more creative actions, such as changing departure and destination labels on certain train carriages, so equipment expected in Germany arrived elsewhere, and empty carriages would end up in Berlin. In March 1944, experiments with railroad sabotage were conducted on the Claiborne-Polk military railroad in Louisiana to perfect the methods of train derailment that then could be used in France by the OSS or the French resistance. It was performed by the U.S. National Defense Research Committee and filmed by the Field Photographic Branch of the OSS, Office of Strategic Services. As D-Day approached, Royal Air Force Air Marshal Tedder unleashed fighters and bombers on rolling stock and rail bridges in France. On May 21st, one mission featured more than 1,200 fighters on sweeps against trains in northern France.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.